follow my man. Yo, get on the mic now.
Although I was quite disgusted, I said, what's the matter, Granny? Is your blind ass dust?
We are back with another interesting movie recap. The movie which we are going to recap today is Brown Sugar. Let's get started. But before starting, I would like to request all of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also hit the bell icon to get notified. So without any further delay, let's jump into the movie. Brown Sugar, which charts romantic passages in these lives, is a romantic comedy, yes, but one with characters who think and talk about their goals and are working on hard decisions. For both Sidney and Dre, hip-hop music symbolizes a kind of perfect adolescent innocence, a purity they're trying to return to as more cynical adults. This romantic comedy centers on a romance between a hip-hop label and a magazine editor, Sidney, who have known each other since childhood. They find themselves drifting towards being more than friends, even as Dre is engaged and Sidney starts being wooed by a handsome basketball player. Now, some 15 years later, she is a revered music critic, and he is a successful, though unfulfilled, music executive. Both come to realize that their true life passions will only be fulfilled by remembering what they learned that day on the corner. Dre and Sidney discovered hip-hop on July 18, 1984. As childhood friends, they revealed in its newness, its purity, and its power. It literally cemented their lives together. The years fly by, and even though their careers eventually take them to opposite coasts, two things remain constant: their love for each other and their love for music. Sid becomes an editor at a hip-hop magazine, is esteemed as an excellent music critic, and writes a book, what she calls her love letter to hip-hop. Dre becomes a music executive for Millennium Records. But their growing feelings for each other don't stop Dre from suddenly marrying Reese, leaving a jealous Sid to drift into a serious relationship with NBA star Kelby Dawson. As the story meanders along, Sid and Dre must deal with the personal and professional changes in their lives and figure out exactly where they fit with each other. Dre and Sid encourage each other, support each other, and genuinely treasure their relationship. Sid tells Dre to put more confidence in himself when he faces tough life decisions. Dre finds little fulfillment chasing money as a music executive, and when he feels his personal integrity and the integrity of hip-hop are being compromised, he is determined to do something about it. Sid ridicules the superficial ways men look at women. Dre exhibits remarkable perseverance in trying to start a music label. Sid wears a gold cross pendant throughout. Dre and Reese have a traditional wedding ceremony presided over by a minister. Sid's cousin Francine repeatedly jokes that Sid owns a vibrator. Sid maintains that it's merely a massager. Friends giggle about the leather lingerie Reese is given at her wedding shower. Reese quips that it will look good with her whip. Dre brags that Reese is a freak in the bedroom. Numerous makeout scenes include one in which Sid and Dre kiss and grope the night before Dre's wedding to Reese. Sid talks about strippers being at the bachelor party. Dre and Reese are seen making out on the kitchen table, advising her on how to look more attractive. One of Sid's friends tells her that she needs to dangle. The next scene shows Sid in a tight red dress with a plunging neckline. Sid's first date with Kelby includes a passionate kiss and culminates with Sid saying, "Let's have sex now." Kelby replies, "Let's." Dre catches Reese having dinner with a man from her gym. An extramarital affair is implied. Sexual innuendo, some of it homosexual, tight spandex, and low-cut dresses are the rule rather than the exception. Spoiler warning, Sid and Dre eventually sleep together. Audiences see a kiss and a fade. Sid feels guilty about their activity and says, "I'm getting married, you're still married, and we just got busy." But the deed is done, and she proceeds to joke that it was the most amazing and exhilarating 5 minutes she ever had. Women are often referred to as hoes or beaches. Moviegoers discover that Sid's favorite drink is a perfect 10, and that Dre prefers Kettle One martinis. New Year's Eve is celebrated at Sid's apartment, and just about everyone gets drunk by night's end. Chris, a rapper on Dre's new label, is seen with a bottle of beer, and he smokes cigarettes in just about every scene he's in. He also talks and acts like he is high most of the time, prompting Dre to say, "You smoke too much grass, man." Dre and Sid's relationship is strong and committed, but also quite inappropriate after Dre gets married, and it's evident that Sid likes it that way, never content to play second fiddle to Reese. Marriage itself is presented as something of a frivolous union entered into with little thought and even less commitment. Neither Dre nor Reese remain faithful. Dre's actions indicate that he feels compelled to cheat on Reese because she cheated on him first, even when Reese approaches him after they are separated and asks if they can try to work their marriage out. Dre refuses, concluding that they don't have enough of what it takes to make it last. While hip-hop as a style of music emulates creativity, personality, and energy, much of what it conveys lyrically, violent behavior, degradation of women, glorification of sex, gratuitous profanity, defies godly and even social values, superfluous conversations about hip-hop do not make this a movie about hip-hop. It's merely rope from which this mediocre love story hangs itself. Brown Sugar tells the tale of best friends discovering their true feelings for each other by reminiscing about their favorite hip-hop artists and songs, but it telegraphs its intent so early that even occasional moviegoers will be able to quickly divine its conclusion. The chemistry between Dre and Sid is believable, but to be together, a marriage must be destroyed. Clearly, in Brown Sugar, following one's heart supersedes living up to one's vows, and that leaves it taste more like unsweetened chocolate and black pepper than sweet. Molasses and Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar, 2002, could have been retitled Love and Hip Hop if only to simplify matters. Because of these similarities and the presence of Sanaa Lathan, most viewers will quickly lump Brown Sugar into one of two pools. schools. They will either see it as yet another black film about a lifestyle that was once countercultural and is now, or as one more in a long line of romantic comedies. This film fits into both categories but is far better than most of its fellow films. The hip-hop culture is a childhood background that has turned into a profitable lifestyle for Jur and Sid, the two main characters. Their careers are products of the American craze for pop culture, but their love for hip-hop is strong enough to allow them the hope that they can somehow make a difference in the business. Films with black stars tend either to drown them with imagery of the ghetto, a love menace to society, baby boy, etc., or completely ignore the African-American element, dress the characters in business suits, and absorb them into the white corporate world of success. Here the movie ends. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also hit the bell icon to get notified. That's all for today. See you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.